Everybody's telling me, man, Manny Pacquiao should fire Freddie Roach. And I disagree. Manny Pacquiao's about 2 more fights in his career before he hangs him up. Why would you fire Freddie Roach now? What could a new trainer teach you that Freddie can in 2 fights? It's not gonna, his career's already submitted. This dude did 70-something fights. He should have fired Freddie Roach years ago. Freddie has taught him absolutely, basically nothing. I mean, all he taught him was how to fight a little bit more conventional, not be as wild. You know, go over some of the basic steps and all that. But he still does the same old Manny Pacquiao thing over and over again. I mean, look. You're not going to teach Manny Pacquiao how to box when he's 70 fights in. What's done is done. The damage has been done. So, at this point, it makes 0 sense for anyone to basically judge Manny Pacquiao. I'm serious. What is this to prove? I mean, he's not going to outbox Floyd Mayweather. He's not going to beat a slick fighter. He just can't. He doesn't have the boxing abilities. We've already told you that. He got outboxed. He got shown that he's not in the same level. So he can say, oh, my arm wasn't 100%. But your trainer told us you were in the best shape of your life. You were going to knock Floyd's head off his shoulders and all this stuff. And now it went from I won the fight to I couldn't throw the way I wanted to because my shoulder was bothering me. So we knew he was going to come with an excuse. I guess they couldn't use the calf excuse. Now it's the shoulder excuse. And you know, he's got to have something to try to lift his face up when he goes back to the Philippines because he failed. He failed. Your false god failed. And he's disgraced himself by not being humble and accepting defeat. He failed. He did not win. He all lost unanimously. Uname! He lost. Okay? Deal with it. Hating on Floyd for winning just makes you look stupid. Man, Floyd, man, it was a boring fight. Well, the man who threw the less punches, you need to talk to him. How about if he was throwing more punches? Maybe it'd have been exciting for you. You blaming the man who threw and landed the most punches. He landed more punches than Manny Pacquiao did, but you blaming him for not making it exciting. Because he boxed like Floyd Mayweather boxes. Man, I wanted Floyd Mayweather to beat James Kirkland. Well, James Kirkland is fighting this Saturday. So it was no need for Floyd Mayweather to try to beat James Kirkland. And if you paid for this fight thinking that you were going to get that result, then you were stupid in the first place. It's not Floyd's job to do that. You paid to see the fight because you thought Floyd Mayweather was going to lose. Because you fell into the media bullshit like a lot of these dumb women that I've ran into. I don't want to support Floyd Mayweather because he was abusive to the women. I'm like, you saw that on television and you did 0 research on it, and yet you want to make a statement. This is what I have problems with. I've had 1,000 of women say that to me. And I had to sit there and tell them how dumb they were to make that kind of decision based on something they read off the news or TV. It's all fabricated BS. And I knew the situation when it was going down. I just want to update y'all and gave y'all the truth. So I knew what I was talking about when it was going down. You were being lied to. Just as usual. Everybody in the hood knows. When they see things on TV, it's a complete lie. The news lie all the time. They sensationalize stories to make them whatever they want them to be. So you already know. And as for Manny Pacquiao, I mean, on that subject, woo, I'm done. I mean, really, fans, the Pacquiao fans keep reaching out to me trying to explain. What's the explanation for? Go back and watch the fight and see. You tell me who won. It should have been a draw. Go back and watch the fight, and if you think it's a draw, you tell HBO that, you tell Showtime that, because they're both in agreement. There's no way. They want to give Manny Pacquiao a draw. They want to give him a victory. You think Harold Letterman was there for Floyd Mayweather's benefit? Hell, he gave Pacquiao round 2. That shows you what was going on in his mind. His job was to keep that fight as close as possible. And then it got to the point where he couldn't keep the damn fight close because Manny wasn't doing a damn thing. So, don't be upset. Be happy. This is for the betterment of the sport. You got the fight that you asked for. Would have been the same results 5 years ago? Of course not. Floyd would have probably beat him even worse because he'd have had to take the drug test in again. And, hey, he just got beaten a lot worse. But talk about how he gassed out. Why no one talks about that? How tired he got. How ridiculously sloppy he looked after he got tired. No one talks about that. What happened to the Pacquiao stamina? I haven't seen it. Did you see his stamina? Stamina was non-existent. He was trying to pace himself, but he couldn't. He was just wild. And it got to the point where Floyd could do anything he wanted. He gassed out bad. Real bad. No one talks about that. Nobody talks about how, well, let y'all in on a little something. It has been talked about. But it's been kept quiet because of the scale of the fight. But there is some rumblings going on about Pacquiao's gloves. That's all I'm going to say. I shouldn't even said that. Damn, I messed up.